Greetings to all of you, my dear sisters and brothers and my dear friends. A warm welcome to all of you from your Pastor Yeti. The True Vine. Today we're going to talk about the vine. I am the vine, and you are the branches. John 15 verse 5. In the previous verse, Christ had just said, "Abide in me." He had then announced the great unalterable law of all branch life, on earth or in heaven, not of itself, except it abide. In the opening words of the parable, he had already spoken, "I am the vine." He now repeats the words. He would have us understand, not well the lesson, simply as it appears. It is the key of the abiding life, that the only way to obey the command, "Abide in me," is to have eye and heart fixed upon himself. Abide in me. I am the true vine. You study this holy mystery until you see Christ as the true vine, bearing, strengthening, supplying, inspiring all his branches, being and doing in each branch all it needs, and the abiding will come of itself. Yes, gaze upon him as the true vine until you feel what a heavenly mystery it is, and are compelled to ask the Father to reveal it to you by his Holy Spirit. He whom God reveals the glory of the true vine, he who sees what Jesus is and waits to do every moment, he cannot but abide. The version of Christ is an irresistible attraction. It draws and holds us like a magnet. Listen ever to living Christ still speaking to you and waiting to show you the meaning and power of his word. I am the vine. How much weary labor there has been in striving to understand what abiding is. How much fruitless effort in trying to attain it. Why was this? Because the attention was turned to abiding as a work we have to do, instead of the living Christ, in whom we were to be kept. To be kept abiding, who himself was to hold and keeps us. We thought of abiding as a continual strain and effort. We forget that it means rest from effort to one who has found the place of his abode. Do notice how Christ said, "Abide in me." I am the true vine that brings forth and holds and strengthens and makes fruitful the branches. Abide in me, rest in me, and let me do my work. I am the true vine. All I am and speak and do is divine truth, given the actual reality of what is said. I am the vine. Only consent and yield you all to me. I will do all in you. And so, it sometimes comes that souls who have never been specially occupied with the thought of abiding are abiding all the time, because they are occupied with Christ. Not that the word abide is not needful. Christ used it so often because it is the very key to the Christian life. But he would have us understand it in its true sense. Come out of every other place, in every other trust and occupation. Come out of self with its reasonings and efforts. Come and rest in what I shall do. Live out of yourself. Abide in me. Know that you are in me. You need me. You need us no more. Remain there in me. I am divine. Christ did not keep this mystery hidden from his disciples. He revealed it, first in words, then in power, when the Holy Spirit came down. He will reveal it to us too, first in the thoughts and confessions and desire these words awaken, then in power by the Spirit. Do let us wait on him to show us all the heavenly meaning of the mystery. Let each day in our quiet time, in the inner chamber, with him and his word, our chief thought and aim be to get the heart fixed on him. In the assurance all that a vine ever can do for its branches, my Lord Jesus will do, is doing for me. Give him time. Give him your ear, that he may whisper and explain the divine secret. I am divine. Above all, remember, Christ is the vine of God's planting, and you are a branch of God's grafting. Ever stand before God in Christ. Ever wait for all grace from God in Christ. Ever yield yourself to bear the more fruit the husbandman asks in Christ. And pray much for the revelation of the mystery that all the love and power of God that rested on Christ is working in you too. I am God's vine. Jesus says, all I am, I have from him. All I am is for you. God will work it in you. I am divine. Blessed Lord, may you speak that word into my soul. Then shall I know that all your fullness is for me, and that I can count upon you to stream it into me, and that my abiding is so easy and so sure when I forget and lose myself in the adoring faith that the vine holds the branch and supplies its every need. Blessings, my dear ones. May you find peace within. This is your Pastor Yeti. Bye.